Hey everyone, I'm MrHarr, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Driftmoon. In the last episode, we arrived here at Nomen Docks only to discover that it had been frozen, and almost all of the inhabitants had been frozen into statues like they were at Northrop. Like this Degu. Petrified, I guess, not frozen, but you know what I mean. We also but we discovered that William and Annie were here also, along with Sara, whose real name is Sara, but I'm just gonna call her Sara. Word's girlfriend, if you might remember, was also here. Anyway, we're here at the Steam Whale Company, and we're supposed to get on a ship to get to the next gym, so let's talk to the reception golem. Knitface, interesting. Gargoyle looks down at you from a high pedestal. Footmuck, welcome to the Steam Whale Company. Can I interest you in a luxurious cruise? Face said. What's happening here? Where are the owners? Blah blah blah. Miss Sara is working at the moment in the cellar. Please do not bother her. You may take your business up with me. Knocker Dip. I think I have a cruise reserved for me. And your name is Dipclown? No, not Dipclown. I'm Harrison. My brother Robert has reserved a cruise for me. Indeed, Twartledorp. What's a Twarpdolt? Not just Twartledorp. You think I remember seeing that name somewhere? Let me see. Whip sneeze. The gargoyle starts leafing through his huge book. He goes through page after page. Now, where was it? I'm sure I saw it in here. Waddle it. Front of the gargoyle reaches the very first page. Aha! Grumbled. The first page in this book is Harrison, listed about 1,000 years ago. The luxury cruises to the island of Ione with our no pirate, no shark, no shipwreck guarantee, paid up front Dorkfoot. Everything seems to be in order. As the gargoyle closes the book, a huge cloud of dust fills the room. But I'm afraid there's been a slight delay. Face knocker. How can there be a delay? You've had my reservations for 1,000 years. Pinecone. Force majeure? Not sure I've heard that before. I'm afraid. The whole harbor froze up when air does not compute. Our ships have been crushed by ice. But worry not. Miss Sara has been prepared for this eventuality. Markface, I suggest you speak with her directly. You may find her in the cellar. White poof. How do I get to the cellar? Fingerhead. I think the door of the cellar is right behind me, but I'm not sure. You see, I cannot turn my head. Miss Sara has never seen fit to tell me how she gets there. I hope you're not regretting your purchase. I assure you, our friendly staff will do their utmost to ensure you have a nice holiday. Bumnit. Isn't there anything you could tell me to help open the door? I'm afraid it's beyond my capabilities to open the door, seeing as I'm a statue. Twitchcloth. I've noticed new sounds over the past months. I remember buzzing, a lot of buzzing behind me. Dork. Then a clawing and a large switch being turned, and a screeching sound like a heavy door opening. Dim lamp. Are you trying to insult me? Lumber Tinkle. I'm sorry, sir. I'm trying to defragment my silicone. My head cracked a bit when I fell to the floor a few days ago, when the does not compute happened here, and the harbor froze. Cheese cloud. But in reality, I hold you in the highest regard, skunkhead. Okay. Goodbye. It's registered. It looks centuries old. Small ship inside about this bottle. How could it get in here? Okay, so basically, this is the house, or the Steam Whale Company. What we're going to end up needing to do is, see these little bugs flying around in here? We need to get them over to this thing where they'll latch on and provide the electricity to open the gate and get down to the basement. But before we do that, actually that's a very interesting task that you get to do, very fun and not tedious at all. Actually gonna go through and like basically raid this house, because you know there's a silver feather under here, and this right here is not only fun to play with, but it actually kind of helps with the with the things. Look at it, it's like a little snake or something. Well, this doesn't look like a snake right now, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go into here. We can actually we can go ahead and go in these. Why can't I click on the? Oh, there it goes. Do I not have sound on or something? Just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not really sure what happened. I went and checked my sound settings, and then I just went ahead and saved and closed Driftmoon, and then I couldn't get it to open again. And I'm not really sure what happened. I think that's happened before in the series. Something went wrong. Maybe it was the sound. We get a bunch of books again. I guess if you didn't read them in the Smithy, then you can read them again, or read them now. Okay, I feel like it's happened before that I've had to restart. Did I say I restarted my computer? I did. And I had to. No, don't get out. Okay, sorry, Velvet. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying whenever I got interrupted. Well, didn't get interrupted. The lack of sounds interrupted me, I suppose, which isn't really. Anyway, whatever. I don't remember what I was explaining when I left off. So we're getting everything out of the house, because even though that's kind of technically stealing, I guess, especially if someone is still living here. But what we're gonna need to do in the end here, let me just come on above it. What we'll need to do is see this guy right here on that this blue thing. We need to get all of these blue insects to go into this room by closing in the doors and making them go a certain way, and power this up to get down to the cellar. Oh, yes, yeah. And as you can see, even with this single one, oh, there we go. Okay, so that took a little bit of time. Usually it takes longer, unfortunately. But getting these guys all the way over into here, especially with this big room, is a lot of fun. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to speed up the footage with some music and stuff. And yeah, so I will talk to you again in a minute or two. Okay, finally. Gosh. I thought that I might be able to use the dressing screen over here to funnel them in, and it didn't end up working exactly the way I wanted it to. But now this is all powered up, and we can flip this switch, and that will open that, although I don't know where the hinges are, but whatever. Let's go ahead and go down this ladder. Rawr. Okay, so now we have all... Oh, silver feather right here. I want to grab all that. I'm sure this person won't mind us taking all this stuff. Petrified man. How do you end up here? I don't know. Maybe she's stronger than she looks, Miss Sara. Oh, is this a... No. Okay, I thought it might have been a something we could get stuff from. Anyway. In the dim light, you find a young woman bent over a complex mechanical apparatus, studying some sort of schematic drawing in deep concentration. Suddenly, she jumps up from her work and turns to face you with a startled expression on the prettiest oil-stained face you've ever seen. Your heart skips a few beats as the two beautiful deep blue eyes meet yours. Yay, love interest. Hooray. Who are you, and what are you doing here? I warn you, I have a... She takes a quick look at her hand and continues. A wrench, and I'm not afraid to use it. Wait a minute, I'm Harrison, and my brother Robert has reserved a cruise for me from the Steam Whale Company. It's your company, isn't it? Phew, I thought you were here to turn me into a stone statue. It's terrible, not a soul left alive on the surface. I have to say, I didn't expect any customers here after what happened. You must have seen our ships were destroyed. You'll have to talk to the desk gargoyle upstairs. He'll give you your money back. I've already spoken to your guardian. He told me to come here. Oh, drats, he must be malfunctioning again. I told him not to let anyone disturb me. You see, something very important is about to happen, something I've been waiting for my whole life, and I still don't have everything ready. And what's more, some of my dearest friends were killed in the attack on the surface. Please, I really, really need to finish my work. I'm sorry. She waves you towards the exits. Hear me out. It's urgent. Really? Alright, if it's that important, I can spare a moment. You may call me Sara. What was your name again? If you have a reservation, I might be able to find your name in our books and return your payment. I'm Harrison. My brother Robert told me he booked a ticket booked me a ticket to Ione from your company. Harrison. Did you say Harrison? Suddenly Sarah's eyes light up and she starts babbling. You're Harrison? The Harrison? Wow. That does change things a bit, doesn't it? She blushes. Oh, I knew I turned you away. I'm sorry. I've been waiting for you my whole life. You really came. Ha, proved you wrong, Aunt Jojo. Sarah starts giggling, then stops abruptly. Wait, how do I know you're really who you say you are? A lot of people I know have been waiting for someone called Harrison to arrive. Do you have any way to prove who you are? Shouldn't it be enough that I came here at the right time, have the right name, and know about your ancient booking? Can't we just leave it at that? Come on, everyone in Nomen has known about the booking for 5 centuries. There's even a novel about it. You'll have to think of some real proof. Look deep into my eyes. Let's not do that one. I know the booking was made by a man named Robert. This Robert is my older brother who was somehow pulled into an ancient timeline about 1,000 years before our times. Yeah, sounds legit. Really? I didn't know that. Wow, okay. If you are who you say you are, you should also have a holy companion traveling with you. A secret passed down in our family from father to son, from mother to daughter, and so forth. Tells that... Wait. Mother, daughter, father, son. What else is there? Aunt, cousin, I guess? I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. That tells the venerable Robert was anointed by the holy firefly of the wise. Now, where is this holy companion of yours? I don't see any wise men with you. Do you mean to say that Robert was annoyed by the happy firefly Fizz? Come here, Fizz. Fizz zooms quickly towards Sara and whispers something in her ear. Really? Well, I can't say I can't say I didn't expect as much. My grandmother was nearly deaf and her voice was really quite raspy when she retold the secret. After all this long, I'm expecting to see some tall monk. Alright, Harrison, I believe you. You have no idea how much this means to our family. Our family's been waiting for you, for your coming 1,000 years. The venerable Robert made absolutely sure we understood how important this mission was. We must get you to Ione. The future of the entire moon depends on it. The entire moon. Does that mean that we're on the moon right now? Is that what this game is about? The young woman's expression turns into a warm, excited smile that makes your knees feel weak. Come on, I'll show you something. Yay, a love interest. Isn't that always exciting? Just let me restart my timer. I didn't do it. Okay, sorry. Let's go. Come on. Yep, we're coming. You kind of walk slow. Then again, we do have like +8 speed on our... Yeah, we have +8 agility. Wow. Anyway, come on. In here, through the hatch. Hello. Ooh, what do you think? I think it's a submarine or something. Ooh, it's a big red button. Let's press it. I guess not. It looks like a slot for something. Don't touch it. Don't press this button. Read instruction manual. Pages. Page switch. Oh, light switch. Nautical charts. Okay. Let's talk to Sara again. This is our secret submarine, Steamy the Steam Whale. I made it myself. What do you think? Sara waits expectingly for your reaction. Wow, she's, are we supposed to... Yeah, let's go with a nice, comment. Wow, she's a beauty. I've always wanted to travel in a real submarine. Suddenly, Sarah's enthusiasm fades, but Steamy isn't ready yet, and I don't see how she will ever be. Such terrible things have happened. You must have seen what's happened to everyone and everything on the surface. I saw it. The whole place is frozen. But you haven't heard the tale of it yet. One morning I was working inside the submarine as usual, when a huge rock fell out of the ceiling right on top of Steamy, breaking a whole lot of components. I heard a terrible ghastly scream on the surface. Then I heard a weird shout, like a half-heard whisper, but really loud. It took me a moment to realize it was a human voice speaking. People of Nomen, your plans to help Harrison have been discovered. Feel the fury of King Ixal. For a moment I thought it was some kids pulling a particularly nasty prank on me, and it took me a while to realize something awful was happening. Then no one started laughing. I ran as fast as I could and found the whole village frozen. But that wasn't the worst part. The attacker was already gone, but all the villagers, all my friends, I could only cold statues. You must have seen the statues when you came in, even the cute little kids of my friend Abigail. I wish it was a nightmare, and I feel so guilty because I realized that this Ixal's words were meant for me. I was the real target of his rage. I was the one planning on helping you. I found the townsmith who was to make me a cage for the Zapiel we need Coldstone. Then I saw poor old Captain Catdog's figure on a ship, unmoving just like the rest of him. I stared at the motionless figure for a long time, but I couldn't bear to go near him. I've known the captain all my life. He's been like a father to me ever since my own parents. Sara pauses mid-sentence and looks away with tear-filled eyes. Harrison, the captain, was supposed to be our navigator. He was the only one who had ever been to the island. They're all dead and our mission is lost. Even if I manage to repair all the damage on the submarine, we don't stand a chance without the Zapiel to power the engine, and the captain to navigate us through the reefs. I just don't know how I can get you to Ione now, even though I prepared for it all my life. The young woman's eyes are filled with pain and desperation. Cheer up, Sara. Just tell me what's missing and I can help you. You can you? I don't know. Well, you've already heard that our navigator, Captain Catdog, has been turned to stone, and we don't have a Zapio to power the engine. I really don't know what you could do to help unless you're a smith. I've just found this captain. He's not completely petrified, only somehow frozen by magic. You can see the O form a comical. You can see your mouth form a comical O, letter O in surprise. Honest? Can it be? You don't know how happy that would make me, Harrison. We must help dear old Catdog. I'll run to him right away. No, I can't. If I leave starting now that I'm in the middle of calibrating the relays, the engine could possibly explode. You can see the inner struggle in our eyes. Oh, Harrison, please, oh, please go to the captain and try and find a way to help him. He's such a sweet old man. With him, we'll be able to start our journey. Will you do it for me, please? She looks at you with pleading puppy dog eyes. Yeah, of course, Sara. I'll find a way to unfreeze the old man. I knew you would say that. Thank you. She hugged you passionately. Okay, more stuff to read. Zapio cage we mentioned. What do we need that for? Eel's the only pure creature power enough for power to the engine. Tried electric flies. They burned out. We need it to power the motor. You have to have a particular cage that'll hold him safe. He's safe when you keep him healthy. The smith was making one, but he's turned to stone. We'll visit the smith. If I find the eel, where do I find the little eel monster? You don't have to go far. I managed to buy one a few months ago. He's called Eely. He likes the dark, so the merchant left him in a pond in a little cave just north of the submarine. Catch him is another story altogether. Critters are notoriously shy and difficult to get a hold of. I don't think we really need anything else, so... Alright, good luck with that. Alright, so what we need to do now is probably get... Well, can we get out of here? Oh, close enough. What we're going to need to do now is unfreeze Captain Catdog. Ooh, it's night. Let's see. Well, and we need to get William to make the cage that his father was working on before he was frozen. I need a cage for the Zapio. Sara told me to, she ordered one from the old smith who is now petrified. Yes, the cage would be the one my dad was working on before he... Let me find the schematic. William takes out some papers and examines them carefully. Just as I remembered, the cage is mainly built from a very rare metal called notriumite, and Sara apparently already supplied the metal. I'm willing to bet Dad hid such precious ore in his storage room. William shudders. Oh yes, the storage room, the source of most of my childhood nightmares. Well, Dad was really handy at using that storage room himself, but I never got the hang of it myself. Not as a kid, not now. I'd probably get stuck in there for days limping after those heavy storage carts. William laughed out loud. The last time I tried, I got completely stuck, and Annie had to come and save me. But if you could find me some notrium ore from the storage room, I'd finish the cage in a moment. The design is actually pretty simple. Well, we don't really need to know where this... Whoa, did you see that lag? Sorry. Oh, man, why are the frames dropping? Why am I only getting, like, 15 frames? Alright, we're back up. Sorry about that, I'm not really sure what that was. Anyway, we don't need to ask him where the storage rooms are. They're back here. Okay, well, you do that, Velvet. One of these slidey puzzles, I mean, there are games like this. Personally, I've never been very good at them, so if I seem to be having trouble, then I apologize, because I'm not that great of a puzzle person. Oh, I need to be down here. Well, that obviously didn't work. Let's try this. Oh, yeah, go down here. I can't move that. Can I? Oh, wait. I should probably have moved that down or up somewhere. Okay, can I reach that? Yes, okay, so we should be able to move both of these all the way here and get to the ore. Nice. Okay, that wasn't as painful as I thought it'd be. Notrium ore, green salts, and a fire node. We haven't actually used our staff, but oh well. We'll get some recharge anyway. But actually back here, beneath this fiery coal-looking cart thing, is actually some, yes, alright. Is actually a silver feather, so of course we want to get that. There we go. I didn't get it. There we go. What are we up to now? How many silver feathers? 56? Not bad. I'm assuming not bad. I mean, I don't know how many we should have at this point, because I don't know that anyone's actually ever found all 100. Silver feathers, that is. Okay, let's... Hopefully this is... Oh yeah, that'll work. Nice. Alright, so now that we have the ore, let's go back and talk to William. Okay. I have the notrium right here. Great, I'll start right away. You'll have to help me, but William holds out a hammer and you take it. Alright. Oh, look, did you see the hot bar down there was still there? After a few hours of hard work, the cage is complete. There, it's right according to the schematic, so it should work out. I just hope the Zapio isn't as dangerous as it sounds. Thanks then. Bye. Now let's go back to here. This game would be a lot less convenient without fast travel points. We actually probably didn't need to go down there, but as Sara said, that the eel, dang, I can't remember the name, is back here, and I believe there's a Smimba. I keep calling it Smimba, and it's a Smibba. Smimba just seems more natural, I guess. Ah, there we go. Wait, actually, I'm curious. Does the fire work on this? No, it does not. Ah, oh gosh, stop. Ah, stop it. All right, we'll just have to. Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, lessons for life. Sliding door. You have to drag the door. Is the game just now telling us that we can drag objects with the mouse? Seems like something you would have learned like early in the game. So if we go up to the Zapiel hill, go away. So what we have to do is actually move these chests on top of the holes. It's not that complicated. You probably could have figured it out, but anyway. Ooh, what's that? A lens. A large lens meant for a lighthouse. Huh. We might use that in the next part. I won't say anything more than that because it'll be obvious at that point when we start using it. Anyway. Something about that lighthouse lens. Oh, you don't actually have to have it, but I'll explain that when we get to that point. Let's go to the chest. Grab all that. And close that up. Oh, I kind of missed that, but oh well. There we go. Come here. You finally managed to corner the eel. It looks at you with large scared eyes, zipping and zapping. Shove it inside the cage. What happens if we try to grab it? The eel zaps you and escapes. To where? Nowhere. Shove it inside the cage. The eel zaps you, but you manage to contain it in the cage. Ouch! Gotcha. So it actually takes damage. I wonder what would happen if you were at low health and that happened to you. Anyway, let's go down here. Sara, where does it go? Put the Zapiel on the cage, the large platform, and automatically absorb leaking energy. Feed it to the engines. I've named it Steamy's Belly. Glances at you and smirks, excited. Progress. Okay, let's do that. The cage fits right. Oh, nice. We got a level. I guess. Well, what do we? I don't really know. Let's go. Just go with intelligence. Why not? And arrow rain. Let's do. Yeah, let's try that. Shoot 2 arrows at once. Okay, so. Now let's go and see if we can't do something about Captain Catdog. I'm assuming that's I'm kind of making this up, but I'm assuming that's from like the show Catdog, the old Nickelodeon show. Come on, Uncle. Okay, wait. Oh, I guess we don't really need to talk to her about anything. But here was this lighthouse from last episode. I said that we'd go up there later. Basically, what we need. Oh gosh. Why do my frames keep dropping? Is it night? Is it just because it's night? I wonder. Anyway, what the switch does is it stops at the lighthouse. Light, and that'll be useful in a second. Blindingly light, strange. It shines everyone instead of shining in a singular direction. It shields your eyes with your hand as you approach it. As you get near, you spot the problem. The lens is completely empty. Pieces of glass litter the floor. The lighthouse will need a new lens before it works. Look at the lens slot. One slot is round and surprisingly small. It's roughly about the same size as the diamond inside the fish that was sticking in the words "room at North Drop Inn." So that's interesting. Let's place the lens in the lens slot. You insert the lens in the slot and it fits perfectly, and the light forms a clean beam. So what that means is that you could actually use, if you didn't give the diamond to Sara, whatever, you could actually use it instead of the lens. So I think that we need to stop it right about when it's pointing directly away from us, and there maybe, and I think that nope. Okay, well, this is kind of hit and miss, unfortunately. Yeah, that was probably not almost there. That didn't work. Let's try now. No, not close at all. Yes, no. Okay, I may just cut the video until I get this because I am obviously not having very good luck with it. Oh, it looks like, oh, that should be pretty close. At least close. Yeah, the ice in the pipe is melting. Alright, so that's close enough, fortunately. So, why is in the past, like, 3 videos that you can hear my cuckoo clock go off. The pipe is unclogged now. Okay, so let's talk to Sara. I managed to melt down the ice that was blocking the chimney pipe using the beam of the lighthouse. Nice, Mr. H. Will you light the stove now? Sure. Let's go ahead and light this. It's starting to warm up in here. Sauna is now ready. Cool, Mr. Ace, watch drag Uncle inside. I guess by us, or let's, you mean me, but whatever. Watch out. Warm up inside the uncle, yeah. Won't get warm until we close the door. So let's watch him in there. Brr. Seems to be unfreezing. And it looks like the frozen man has transformed into Catdog. But we will be talking to... Whoa! Well, that was a powerful sneeze. We'll actually be talking to Captain Catdog next episode. Wow, look at that. He could be a superhero. He could help Super Fred the Fiddly Pipe Dude with his super hearing, and he could sneeze on people. Look at that. That's cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome. You'd be more awesome if you wanted to comment, rate, and subscribe. Next episode, we'll be talking to Captain Catdog, and hopefully be getting to the island of Eony with the help of Sara. Well, not with the help, but Sara's going to take us there, basically. So until then, I hope you guys have an awesome day, /night, /morning, /evening, /whatever other vaguely specific time there is. And I think that is about it. So, see ya!